So this video is gonna be a little different. I was reflecting on like my relationships, friendships, all of that. And I was like, I should do like a top 10, top 20, 15, whatever number this is gonna be, of things that I've learned in like my relationships, my friendships, all of that. And I don't know, maybe this video could help somebody. Not saying this is like a self-help channel because that's my other channel, but I wanted to put it on this one. I have learned a lot when it comes to dealing with different people, different dynamics, and all of that. Yeah, this is my top, I'm gonna say 12. I'm gonna say 12, top 12 things that I've learned about dealing with people, relationships, friendships, all of that. It may be more than that. It may be more. I don't know. Let's see. My number one thing that I have learned is that you have to love people in their love language. Now, if you are old enough, then you know what a love language is. It's like, it's touch, it's words of affirmation, it's acts of service, receiving gifts or gift giving and stuff like that. Well, I had to learn this. It has helped me tremendously in my relationships. Now, I'm gonna give an example. Like my boyfriend, his love language is touch. Mine is not. Not saying that I don't like to be touched and I don't like to cuddle, because I love to cuddle and all that, but I can go without it, like I'm good, you feel me? And he likes the hugs, he likes the cuddles, he likes to be the little spoon, and he loves when I rub on his ears, on the back of his neck and all that, like just touch him. And in return, he likes to touch me. Like in the middle of the night, it gets on my nerves so bad. It does, and he knows this, but he knows that I love him, so I'm gonna let him do it. So in the middle of the night, say he wakes up and I lay on my stomach when I'm asleep. He'll take his hand and just rub across my back like I'm a magic carpet or something like that. And it helps him fall asleep. But in return, it wakes me up, bro. And sometimes it felt like he just, like it's a DJ. Like that's what it feels like. And I'm like, every time it's like 2, 3 in the morning and he does that. And next thing I know, he's asleep. I don't be tripping too hard on it because 1, I know that's his love language, and 2, I know that's what puts him to sleep, and 3, I'm gonna fall back to sleep. When I'm one of them heavy hitters, it don't take much for me to unbeat. Yeah, but I had to learn that you have to love them in their love language. It doesn't matter if you want to give them like a new Bentley or a Rolls Royce and all that. If that's not their love language, if they just want to spend quality time with you, which is my love language. My love languages are quality time and words of affirmation. I want to feel you. I want to be next to you. I want to spend time with you. And I want to hear how you feel about me. That's my jam. That's me. Like, bruh. So, so yeah. If my love language is quality time and talking to you and hearing nice things that you have to say, yeah, the gifts are nice, but that's not really, you feel me? It's cool, but like, not saying you don't have to give me nothing, but you know, love me in my top 2. It doesn't matter how you want to love somebody. You have to make them feel the love in their own love language. And I feel like that correlates with gift giving too. I see, and this is like, if you're a man and you watching this, look, I'm trying to help y'all out. I see a lot of men get things that they will get for themselves for their woman. And I had to learn this, it was maybe a few years ago. No, it wasn't even maybe. This was like 2016. So this person had posted what they wanted for their birthday. Just like a little collage of stuff on Facebook. Like, oh, I would love this stuff. Well, I'm the type of stuff, I pay attention to that. You feel me? So I went out and I got pretty much everything that was on that list. Everything. To the top, to the bottom, I got it. And I didn't tell them, and I just gave it to them for their birthday. You feel me? But it was a few more things in there that I wanted to give them. It was a pair of shoes in there that I love. They were one of my favorite pair of shoes. Like, there was a pair of Jordans in there. And that was like one of my favorite pair because they're so damn comfortable. And you know, if you rock sneakers like that, then you know, like, a lot of these shoes are not comfortable at all. But I got them a pair. I was like, man, these are so comfortable. I wanted to get you a pair of these. And me thinking, I was like, oh, they're going to be excited because, like, comfort, that. And I don't even think they wore them shoes, to be honest. They weren't in their favorite color. They were in my favorite color. Like, bro, when I think back on that, I'm like, bro, why you get them that? But everything else they loved because that's what they wanted. And I got them a few other things that I knew. I got them some books because they love to read, and a lot of that stuff I was on point with, but it was a couple things in there I could have left out because that's what I would have wanted. You know what I'm saying? Side note, I think there is a strong correlation between people's love languages and what they lacked as a kid. For example, my love language is not touch because I feel like as a kid, I got so many hugs, so many you know what I'm saying? It was constant hugs. Like, it was a lot of closeness. Like, my family, even when we watch the TV, we sitting right up under each other, you feel me? Like, the hugs was like, I would say, it was multiple throughout the day. Like, especially, I have siblings. I got sisters, and then I got a mom, and my dad, and then my grandparents who were always around too. Like, you know how many hugs you get a day? So I wasn't really lacking in that department, and now I could be like, I'm good on that. You feel me? I'm kind of, I don't know, not standoffish with it, but I gotta really be locked in with you to like really want to cuddle with you and hug on you and stuff like that. So, and my boyfriend told me that he did not receive a lot of hugs and stuff growing up. And him now, yeah, that's all he want. He want hugs, he want cuddles and all that. And my sister's husband is the same way, and his childhood was similar. I'm like, there's a correlation here. But, number 2, deep relationships require a lot of watering. When you really want something to work, you have to constantly water that relationship. And you both have to give your all in the relationship for it to work. Now, I understand there's going to be times where things come up in life and you're not going to be able to be as 100% in as you want to be or as you would like to be. But I've learned that you can't stop dating. You can't stop flirting. You can't stop, having fun with each other. Like, you can't stop talking on the phone. You can't stop, dressing up for your person. Like, you have to constantly reinvent yourself, reinvent the relationship as time goes on, because eventually it does get boring dealing with one person. You feel me? I don't care if it's a friendship, relationship. It might get boring when you start getting used to each other, but you have to constantly reinvent the wheel and never stop doing what you were doing in the beginning. And outside of relationships, I'll give an example. So it's hard to be kind of not give too much away, but okay, I had a friend, right? And me and this friend, we clicked instantly, bro. Like, and I've never felt like so close with somebody that fast. I'm already like not a standoffish person. Like, I'm nice and stuff like that, but I just don't be letting people get close to me like that. I've always been like that. And this was the first person where I'm talking on the phone with them for hours. Since day one, hours. And nobody could even get me to talk. Back then, I didn't even talk for real. Like, my mama thought something was wrong with me. Like, she was going to put me in some kind of therapy or rehab or something, because she thought something was wrong with her child. That's how much I did not talk. But with this person, it was different. Like, they got me I'm talking about everything. That's how different it was. But as we got older, things happened. Distance happened. Physical distance. Emotional distance, all that. We weren't talking on the phone like that, and we stopped doing the things that made me feel close to them in the first place. So yeah, the relationship ended up just dwindling. I no longer felt close to that person because we didn't talk. Like, we didn't hang out, we don't, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it felt real surface level. And although I wanted to hold on to it, I couldn't be the only one that was holding on to it. Eventually, you have to, you end up hurting your own feelings trying to be the only one holding on to something. So yeah, I learned that you have to continue to water all of your relationships, and you make time for what you want to make time for. People will show you if you're a priority or not. If they really want to see you, they will. If they really want to talk to you, they will. Number three, I learned that there is always a why for their actions, and I am such a why person. Why? I want to know why, like with everything, like why you do that, like why you say that, like. So when little kids be asking why, baby, I feel you, cause why? When my boyfriend and I got back together, and it was a situation where everything was good or whatever, but I caught him in a lie. When I get mad, I shut down. I stop talking, because I feel like if I like feed into my own anger, it's not gonna be good. So I just shut down. I get quiet, and I kind of like just go off to myself. I'm saving everybody. I'm saving me. I'm saving you. I just get quiet. I'm sparing everybody. It takes a lot of self-control to do that. But I had caught him in a lie. And the next morning, I asked him, I was like, why do you feel the need to lie to me? Because I want to know why. Like, I be chilling. I'm not one of them girlfriends that be over the top, always going off on you. None of that. So why you feel the need to lie to me? Like, and he said, well, my therapist said. Shout out to his therapist, because baby girl did an amazing job. He was like, well, my therapist said when I lie, I'm trying to avoid conflict. I said, okay, touche, that makes sense. But I said, do you realize that when you do that, you're only making things worse? Because now you have done something. I know you have done something, and you're lying to me in my face. I said, I would much rather you tell me, even if it's going to piss me off, tell me, because it's not going to be as worse as you doing it and then lying to me about it. I'm like super chill, you feel me? Just tell me what it is. Because if I find out what it is later and that's not what you had said, baby, now I'm irritated. There's always a why behind what they do. Even if you don't understand it, hopefully they will explain it to you. I love to be, explain it to me. Please explain it, because if I don't understand it, it's gonna be like a replay thing in my head. And if you're not talking to me about it, like, it's not gonna make sense to me. Like, I don't get it. I don't read minds. Like, yeah, I'm an empath. I could feel you. But not just knowing, come on, like, don't do that. Don't do it. Whew. Another thing I learned, number 4, I learned that anger is a surface level emotion. It's so easy to get mad. A lot of times when we get angry, we have to sit with ourselves, and the other person has to sit with themselves and really think, okay, am I really mad, or am I disappointed? Do I feel betrayed? Am I sad? Am I embarrassed? Like, once you start digging a little deeper, it's not mad. More than likely, our feelings is hurt in some kind of way. Like, sometimes, oh, I'm hot, bro. I'm hot. And then, like, I'll sit with myself. I'll be like, bro, that hurt my feelings. And I'm one of the people that's like super nonchalant. And people have grown accustomed to me being that way, or not like speaking up and like really voicing how I feel. So they assume that I don't care. And at my big old age, I'm finally telling people, no, that does hurt my feelings. Like, I don't want to be the strong friend. I don't want to be that strong person. Like, don't just assume that that's okay with me. Like, cause I'm chill. Like, don't do that. Cause a lot of times it's not that I don't care. It's, I don't know. I feel like maybe the energy putting into the rebuttal is something I just don't feel like doing, if that makes sense. So a lot of times I just shrug off. But yeah, telling people like, I'm finally telling people, no, that bothers me. That does bother me. I do care. Like, that does hurt my feelings. Like, yeah. But yeah, that's what I learned. And a lot of times people be acting all mad and stuff, but they're not really mad. It's some stuff up under that they haven't really sat with themselves about. Disrespected is another one. Next one is constant communication is everything. Not saying we have to sit around and talk on the phone all day. Baby, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't have to talk to you every day. Unless you're my man. Like, and even with him, It's like we don't have to sit on the phone all day with each other. You don't have to text me all day. Because sometimes when you constantly talking to somebody, you run out of things to talk about. I don't have nothing else to say. I didn't say it. So, but constant communication with each other when in terms of what are we doing, where are we going, how are you feeling? Because when the communication stop, your problems get worse because assumptions are being made. And then when assumptions are being made, somebody gonna be wrong. You know what I'm saying? And then when somebody's wrong, the actions, it starts to reflect the things that they made up in their mind, which probably ain't even really true or accurate, but there's no communication to really set the tone and like tell what the truth is. I would say checking in is very important. Reassurance. Don't let nobody ever in their life tell you that you this and you that because you need reassurance. Everybody need reassurance, bro. Like I've been told that before, like, oh, they said I'm codependent because I need reassurance. But in the meantime, we're not even communicating like that. And I don't know where we stand because things are so weird right now. So me asking and want to talk about this, they said I'm codependent, but looking back at it, they were deflecting hard, deflecting hard, bro. No, you're not asking for too much. You're asking the wrong person. Because a person that really mess with you, they have a problem giving you reassurance. Baby, let's talk about it. This is how I'm feeling. Like this is what I'm on right now. Or whatever you need to ask me, I'll answer it. I don't care because I'll mess with you the long way. So it's whatever to me. You know what I'm saying? I would much rather have your mind at ease than feeling like I don't care, because I do care. People in general, the human species, I can't speak for animals because they can't tell me what they want. But I imagine it's the same thing. People want to feel safe and they want to feel loved. They want to feel like they matter to you. Whatever that means for your dynamic. They want to feel like, I want you here, I want you around. I'm so blessed to have so many people in my life that want that attention from me. Does it get stressful? Sometimes, I wouldn't say stressful, but trying to balance out how much time, balancing out my time is the main part. I want everybody to feel like they matter to me. Because, ooh, baby, I done got some fits thrown. I done had people stop talking to me because they miss me. And what I had to learn is that when I am with you, I want you to feel like you are the most important thing in the world to me. Like, I want to be able to feel you. I want to talk to you. I want to look you in your eyes. I want to see where your heart at. I want to do things that you want to do. I want to do things that I want to do. That's how I treat people. It's like when I'm with you and it's just me and you, then in that moment, you're the most important thing to me. I'm here with it. I'm here with you right now. I don't have to be in your skin. It ain't gotta be that close, but whatever it is, whatever dynamic that we have, we are going to do that to the best of our ability. You know, of course, my time with my sisters is gonna be different from the times with my boyfriend, and the time with my friends is gonna be different from the times with my mama, and the times with my best friends, it's gonna hit a little different because the level of comfort that we have with each other is different. So we can go a little bit further, a lot further than the surface. So yeah, but making sure your person feels safe and loved and all of that is important. Number 8 is very important. It probably should have been number 1. Boundaries are important. And I feel like you should establish boundaries early because things may come up later on and people may not know how to react to your boundaries and vice versa. When my boyfriend and I got back together, we talked about everything. I'm like, this is what I'm on. Can I do this? Can I do that? How do you feel about this? How do you feel about that? And we talked about everything up front. So it won't be no confusion later on. Yeah, boundaries are important, and reestablishing boundaries are important. And people who do not respect your boundaries, they aren't for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, when somebody really love you, they're gonna take whatever boundary that you put up as long as it makes sense. For me, I'm just giving an example. I respect my dude's boundaries. And this is a boundary he didn't even set. I set it. Even when we were dating when we were younger, when he go out with his friends, I don't bother him. I do not bother him. I'm not hitting up his phone, I'm not calling him. I always tell him before he go out, be safe. I love you. Be good. And I'm going to talk to you later. Let me know when you make it in. That's it. Now, if he wants to text me while he's out or he want to tell me something, sometimes he just, send me pictures, maybe his food or a new car that he's just seen, because he knows I like that stuff. So he'll do that. But as far as like, where you at, who you with, da 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 da, no, boundary. I said, go have fun with your people. Because when I'm out with my people, I'm about to have fun. That's just a light boundary. When you out, go ahead, do that. Do you. Just don't be doing nothing that you don't want me doing. Which leads into my next. Don't do anything you don't want me doing. Everybody be good. If you do something that you know in the back of your mind is like, hey, if baby did that, I'll be crushed. Don't do it. Because God ain't done with me yet. And I'm gonna do it twice as hard, okay, just to show you. Like, God ain't done with me yet. Don't put me in that position where I gotta show you, cause I'm gonna do it to prove a point. Yeah. Sometimes it's not easy just being the bigger person. And I know, like, this is what you did. This is what you just did to me. Another thing I've learned is that no one is perfect. We're all trying to heal from things that were out of our control. We are all trying to unlearn things that were placed on us as children that were not healthy. So if you see your person, no matter who it is, if you see them trying and you know their intent isn't to hurt you, then give them a little grace. And to me, grace only goes far as the first mistake. And when I say that, I mean, you do something once, it could be an accident. You do something twice, then that's a decision that you made to do. Especially if you knew how that would make me feel. Or if I tell you how it makes me feel and there's no changes, then that means you're pretty much telling me, F me. So when I say grace only goes as far as the first mistake, that's what I mean. I don't mean you mess up, you do something, I tell you how I feel, like that hurt me, and you do it again. You don't get grace the second time. And whatever person I turn into because of that, I don't want to hear it. Because if I shut down after that, I don't care about your tears. I don't. But yeah, you can have some grace, because like I said, we're all learning and we're all unlearning and we're all trying to become, well, most of us are trying. Some of us are trying to be a better person, be the person that we want to be. We all want to have our hearts happy. If a person is trying to fix it and putting in effort and really trying and really correcting themselves, then yeah, you can have grace. But after that, I don't know what to tell you. Ugh. This next one, I thought, I truly thought it made sense. I could have sworn at our big old ages that everybody thought this way, I would say. Actions speak louder than words. And as much as I would love for your poetry to mean everything to me, it doesn't if your actions do not align with what you're saying. I've been told a whole lot throughout my whole life, from family to friends to people I'm dating, and I had to learn that it only matters if what you're doing matches. For example, I've been told that I'm not going anywhere, and then a few months later, they're nowhere to be found. I have been told I'm a wife you one day, and then proceeded to treat me like a hoochie. That I could laugh about that one now, because bro, what? Like, none of what you're doing is matching what you're saying. Like, excuse me? Like, I've been told I miss you, and then the person refused to see me. What? I've been told I'm sorry, and then they proceed to still do the things that they're sorry about. I've had people make promises and not keep them. I've been told I got you and then they don't got me. And imagine how hard it is, because I am a person whose love language is words of affirmation, and then having to learn that you can't even trust people's words. Like, I don't know, I've been told a lot of things and then been gaslighted when their actions didn't match. Like, it's so bad. Like I want to believe you, but your actions tell me otherwise. That's like saying, like a person saying, oh, I'm not cheating on you, and then the whole time they're really cheating on you. Like, are you going to believe their words, or are you going to believe the proof that's in front of you that they're cheating? Don't get me wrong, I love when somebody's vulnerable with me. We could be vulnerable together. I love that. But you showing me something totally different. And actions, believe people's actions. Like, believe how they feel about you based on how they treating you. And don't get me wrong, there are people out there who just do not know how to show the love. But how do I say it? At least me, when I really rock with you, I study you. I study you because I want to know you. I want to understand you. I want to be intertwined in your energy. Like, I want to know what make you tick. I want to know what make you cry. I want to know what you like. I want to know what make you smile. All that. Like, I want to know if you blink funny, I know what that means. You feel me? Like, yeah. If a person doesn't know how to love you, they can learn how to love you if they're willing to learn how to love you. Every day, you're teaching somebody how to love you, and you're telling them. And if they just refuse to do it, if I'm telling you that I want to spend time with you, like that's how I feel close to you, and you are rejecting me, like, yeah, that's just an example. So, believe your actions. Oh, this is a big old hitter. What I learned, I should write a book. I go in so much detail. What I learned is me and you against the problem, not me versus you. We are a team. I don't care if you're my best friend. I don't care if you're my boyfriend, my sister, my mama, my nieces. Like, we do not need to be at war against each other. Need to figure out a solution to handle the problem head on together. It's not I'm right and you wrong, or you right and I'm wrong. Sometimes, yeah, it is like that, but let's come to a solution together and not bite each other head off. Like, I don't believe in talking down to my partner, belittling him, making him feel lower than low because he pissed me off, and I don't believe in any of that. We've had this conversation many times. He's not mean to me. I said I wouldn't be with him if he was mean to me. Like, why would you be in a relationship with somebody that's mean to you? Like, no, absolutely not. But with us, we have gotten to a point where let's talk about it. Let's come to a medium ground. Let's see what the solution is and go from there. We're in this together, so we in here to make each other's life easier. We are a team together. Sometimes my ideas don't make sense. Sometimes his don't. Or sometimes I can teach him things. Sometimes he teach me things. It could be little, it could be big. I love love. Oh my God, I love love. I love being intertwined with people I love. Just come here. Come here. Like, oh my God, if I love you, like, I turn into the biggest, yeah. I'm out. Until the next time, watch my other videos. This ain't gonna be no love channel or nothing like that. I just want to talk about it. But yeah, and I'm out.